Where does the name for Brynhovah come from? So today I'm in the county borough of Wrexham. I'm on a very small stretch of road just outside Overton, maybe 3 or 4 houses and farms around it. But the area is called Brynhovah or Brynhovah. Let's get into the name.
The name Brynhovah begins with Bryn, meaning hill, which makes sense because there's both a hill called Brynhovah and a farm sitting on top of it with the same name. If we look at the older forms of the name, however, things get a little more complicated. According to the place names of Flintshire, the older form of the name was originally something like Brynhovah. Bron is a Welsh word meaning mound or hill, while Hova appears to represent a form of the personal name Hwva. Exactly who Hwva was, though, has been lost to history.
But what's up with the spelling?
For centuries, the name appeared as some form of Brynhovah, but sometime around the turn of the 19th century, it appears to have changed to its current form. So, if Hova represents the name Hwva, how did it become Hova? Well, the pronunciation seems to have remained fairly consistent throughout the historical record, with forms resembling Hova appearing repeatedly. The modern spelling, however, may have been influenced by a much more familiar name to English speakers at the time, Jehovah, the name for God in the English version of the Bible. If that's the case, Brynhovah is a good example of how place names can change not just because their pronunciation changes, but because people reinterpret unfamiliar names using words and names they already know. And there's plenty of history around this hill too. A Roman coin was found nearby at Cloy House, suggesting that the surrounding area had some connection with Roman activity. Later, the land was likely part of the agricultural landscape supporting the monastic community at Bangor Isacoed, or Bangor on Dee, and, according to Heneb, after Llywelyn's uprising, land in this area may have been confiscated from Welsh landowners who supported Llywelyn. Some of that land was then given to English settlers, rent-free for 10 years, and the consequences were dramatic. Large areas of woodland were cleared, transforming the landscape around Brynhovah.
So the name literally means Hwva's mound or Hwva's hill. Anyway, diolch, thank you. Give us a like, give us a share and give us a subscribe. And if you want to support me on my quest to explain every place name in Wales, and a couple outside of it as well sometimes, you can on my Patreon, the link's in my bio. Diolch, have a good one.